Are you ready to embark on an exhilarating journey through ancient Egypt? Today, we're diving into the enigmatic world of Egypt's forgotten pharaohs from dynasties 9 to 11. Prepare for a whirlwind adventure filled with power struggles, political intrigue, and the unraveling of mysteries that have puzzled historians for centuries. Don't miss out. Let's get started. Welcome back, history buffs and armchair archaeologists. If you're new here, why not show your support by liking this video so you don't miss any future adventures? And if you're already part of our community, thank you. Your continued support means the world to us. Now let's dive headfirst into today's thrilling topic. As we navigate the labyrinthine corridors of ancient Egyptian history, we'll uncover tales of pharaohs both revered and reviled. Dynasty 9, which reigned from around 2160 BC to 2055 BC, is often overshadowed by its predecessors. But trust us, these pharaohs have more secrets than a pharaoh's tomb. We'll peel back the layers of history to reveal their triumphs, tragedies, and the indelible mark they left on the course of Egyptian civilization. But that's not all. Our journey will continue to Dynasty 10, which ruled from 2055 BC to 2004 BC. These pharaohs, many of whom are shrouded in mystery and myth, will lead us on a captivating trail of intrigue and discovery. Finally, we'll explore the enigmas of Dynasty 11, a dynasty whose origins can be traced back to 2004 BC and whose legacy reached its zenith with the rise of Mentuhotep II. Prepare to be amazed as we delve into the tales of kingship, conquests, and cultural flourishes that defined this era. Along the way, we'll address the burning questions that have echoed through the ages. What were the defining moments of each dynasty? How did the rulers shape the course of Egyptian history? And what were the key factors that led to their ultimate downfall? By shedding light on these pivotal questions, we aim to help you gain a deeper appreciation for the complexities of ancient Egyptian society and the enduring impact of these once powerful dynasties. Dynasty 9 emerged on the scene after the turbulent events of Dynasty 8, which saw several contenders vying for the throne of Egypt. This period was characterized by a shift in power dynamics and a struggle to establish stability and unity in a fragmented kingdom. Among the most prominent players during this transitional phase was the Theban nome, which would lay the foundation for the rise of Dynasty 9, located in Upper Egypt. The Theban nome had managed to maintain a degree of autonomy during the preceding dynasties, and it was from here that the first pharaoh of Dynasty 9, Khnumhotep, would ascend to the throne. With the establishment of Dynasty 9, a gradual process of reunification began, bringing an end to the fragmentation that had plagued Egypt since the demise of Dynasty 7. However, this resurgence of centralized rule was not without its challenges. The Heracleopolitan branch of the royal family, who had previously held significant power in the Nile Delta region, contested the authority of the Theban pharaohs, leading to a prolonged struggle for supremacy. Despite these external pressures, the early pharaohs of Dynasty 9, including Antef I, made notable contributions to restoring order and stability to the kingdom. They focused on strengthening their control over Upper Egypt, laying the groundwork for future expansion. However, it was during the reign of Pharaoh Sesostris III, often considered the most successful ruler of Dynasty 9, that the tide began to turn decisively in favor of the Theban pharaohs. Sesostris III's military campaigns extended the boundaries of the Egyptian kingdom, incorporating more nomes into his domain and bringing much of Egypt under his rule. He also pursued ambitious building projects, including the construction of new temples and administrative centers, reflecting the growing prosperity and stability of his reign. The latter half of Dynasty 9 witnessed further territorial expansion under pharaohs like Ramesses I and Usertesen, with the kingdom reaching its greatest territorial extent since the days of the Old Kingdom. During this time, Egyptian influence spread across the eastern and southern borders, marking a significant revival of Egyptian power in the region. Unfortunately, Dynasty 9 came to an end when Uzurdezen was assassinated, plunging Egypt into another period of political turmoil and fragmentation. The assassination of Uzurdezen, the last pharaoh of Dynasty 9, marked a turning point in Egyptian history, ushering in an era of instability and power struggles that would eventually culminate in the emergence of Dynasty 10. This turbulent transition was not only a consequence of internal conflicts, but also reflected the broader social and political changes taking place within Egyptian society. Uzurdezen's untimely demise left the throne vacant, setting off a chain of events that would forever alter the course of Egyptian civilization. In the ensuing power vacuum, rival factions and ambitious individuals seized the opportunity to advance their own interests, leading to a resurgence of regional autonomy and a decline in central authority. This disintegration of political unity created a fragmented landscape in which local nomarchs or governors wielded considerable power, effectively ending the era of Dynasty 9 and paving the way for the rise of Dynasty 10. The exact sequence of events surrounding the fall of Dynasty 9 and the subsequent rise of Dynasty 10 is a matter of ongoing debate among historians, with various theories attempting to explain the intricate web of alliances, betrayals, and power struggles that shaped this critical period. However, one thing is certain: the assassination of Uzurdezen played a pivotal role in triggering this dramatic shift in Egyptian history, leaving an indelible mark on the political and social fabric of the kingdom. As we continue to explore the intricacies of ancient Egyptian history, it's important to remember that each dynasty, though seemingly distinct, is intricately connected to the others, forming a rich tapestry of cultural achievements, political transformations, and societal evolution. The fall of Dynasty 9 and the rise of Dynasty 10 serve as a reminder of the cyclical nature of power and the fragility of even the most seemingly stable empires. By understanding the factors that contributed to the demise of Dynasty 9, we gain insight into the challenges faced by subsequent dynasties and the measures they had to take to restore order and stability to Egypt. It also highlights the human element of history, showcasing how the actions of a single individual, in this case Uzurdezen, could send ripples that topple entire dynasties and reshape the course of a civilization. Dynasty 10 emerged in the aftermath of the collapse of Dynasty 9, marking a significant chapter in ancient Egyptian history. This era, spanning from approximately 2055 BC to 2004 BC, witnessed a series of internal power struggles and shifting alliances that reshaped the political landscape of Egypt. Initially, the first pharaoh of Dynasty 10, Mindaugas I, faced challenges in consolidating his power, contending with rivals such as Simu, who commanded a loyal military force and posed a threat to his rule. Despite these obstacles, Mindaugas I successfully secured his position and embarked on a campaign to reunify Egypt. His efforts culminated in the conquest of Thebes, a strategically important city that served as a gateway to Upper Egypt. This victory not only bolstered his claim to the throne, but also established Dynasty 10's dominance in the region. Under the subsequent pharaohs, including Teti and Aahse I, the Egyptian kingdom experienced a resurgence of stability and prosperity. The focus shifted towards administrative reforms, economic growth, and the promotion of trade, which helped to heal the wounds of the previous period of fragmentation. This newfound stability allowed for the flourishing of art, architecture, and intellectual pursuits, contributing to the cultural enrichment of ancient Egypt. However, the reign of Amenhotep II marked a turning point in Dynasty 10 as he ushered in an era of territorial expansion and military conquest. His campaigns extended Egypt's borders to include Nubia in the south and the Levant in the northeast, bringing vast wealth and resources under his rule. Amenhotep II's successors continued this trend of expansion, with Amenhotep III venturing as far as the Euphrates River and establishing Egyptian influence over a vast swath of the Middle East. These military triumphs, coupled with diplomatic efforts, solidified Dynasty X's reputation as a formidable and culturally influential power in the ancient world. Nevertheless, despite the achievements of Dynasty X, internal strife and external pressures eventually contributed to its decline. Succession disputes, rebellions, and the rise of external threats gradually eroded the stability that had characterized much of Dynasty X's rule. By the end of the 11th century BC, Egypt found itself on the brink of transformation as Dynasty X's grip on power waned, making way for the ascent of Dynasty XI and a new chapter in Egyptian history. In the annals of ancient Egyptian history, Dynasty XI stands out as a pivotal moment, bridging the gap between the Middle Kingdom and the New Kingdom and ushering in a golden age of cultural and political achievement. Emerging in the aftermath of Dynasty X, Dynasty XI's reign marked a significant departure from the preceding era and set the stage for Egypt's journey towards becoming a global powerhouse. One of the most remarkable aspects of Dynasty XI is its association with the reign of the enigmatic Mentuhotep II. Often regarded as the founder of Dynasty XI, Mentuhotep II's legacy is deeply intertwined with the unification of Egypt and the restoration of stability after a period of political fragmentation. His ascension to the throne symbolized a new beginning for the Egyptian kingdom, and his subsequent victories against the forces of the nomarchs in the north and south solidified his authority over a reunited Egypt. Mentuhotep II's reign not only marked the end of the first intermediate period, but also laid the foundation for the prosperous Middle Kingdom. His focus on centralizing power, promoting economic growth, and implementing efficient administrative reforms set the stage for the cultural and artistic achievements that would flourish during the subsequent reigns of Amenhotep I, Senusret Amenhotep II, and Senusret II. These pharaohs continued the legacy of stability and prosperity, expanding Egypt's borders, fostering trade, and commissioning magnificent building projects, including the construction of temples, pyramids, and monumental structures that showcased the wealth and grandeur of the Egyptian kingdom. Dynasty XI's impact on Egyptian society was profound, as evidenced by its lasting contributions to art, architecture, and literature. The works of renowned artists and architects such as Imhotep, who designed the step pyramid at Saqqara, and the scribes and poets who enriched Egyptian literature during this era stand as testaments to the cultural vibrancy of Dynasty XI. The pharaohs' patronage of the arts and their encouragement of intellectual pursuits created an environment where creativity flourished and innovation thrived. However, as with any dynasty, Dynasty XI's reign was not without its challenges. Succession disputes, rebellions, and external pressures gradually eroded the stability that had characterized much of Dynasty XI's rule. Nevertheless, the accomplishments of Dynasty XI during its nearly 2 centuries in power left an enduring legacy on ancient Egypt, shaping its trajectory towards the glories of the New Kingdom. And there you have it, a whirlwind tour through the dynasties of ancient Egypt from 9 to 11. We hope you enjoyed this captivating journey through time as we explored the rise and fall of each dynasty, shedding light on their unique contributions and the factors that led to their ultimate demise. If you found this video informative and entertaining, please show your support by giving it a like and sharing it with fellow history enthusiasts and subscribing for more thrilling adventures in the world of ancient civilizations. Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and stay curious. Thanks for joining us on this incredible journey through history. Thanks for watching The Secrets of the King's channel.